This is Gina and I have another layout today to share. I'm using that Me and My Big Ideas 12 by 12 paper pad that I just got, and I was debating about using that blue, but now I'm not going to. So I'm just looking for some scrap paper, my blacks, because I have a black and white stripe I think in my scrap pile, and I want to use that. And of course it fell all on the floor on me, so I just picked it all up and tossed it on my desk. So there I am looking for the paper. There they are. The striped papers that I wanted to use. So like I said, I'm not going to end up using that, but I am going to back my 12 by 12 with the black Recollections cardstock. So I'm just trimming off 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to attach it. I'll talk about the photo in a minute when you could see it, when I show it to you. It's of my daughter. I'm just cutting out the middle there to save. Yeah, it's a picture of my daughter, and it was the first time she had made her little brother anything like food or whatever, and it was just a hot dog. She put the ketchup on it for him and put it in the bun, and it was super cute. She even heated it in the micro. So I thought that was a very sweet thing to do. She's 8, he's 6, so there it is. I told her, I said, "Oh, you were so sweet. Here, take a picture." So that's what the photo is about. So I'm just matting it. I had used that 6 by 6 paper pad. Basic, is it basic gray? And it was called Fiction. So it's just a 6 by 6 pad, and I used a couple of them to mat my photo. I'm going to use that green as well in a minute. It has like a really fine stripe. That's a scrap from a different, it's not a scrap, it's a border strip. And I want to say it was from the Daydreamer or something like that. So I just cut off the skinny pieces just to put it as a border. I don't think I'm going to leave it there though, but we'll see. Kind of don't remember what I did. And then that Do Small Things with Great Heart, I thought that was very appropriate for this layout. That also came in that Me and My Big Ideas, Big Mombi 12 by 12. And those red ones are from just a Recollections pack of die cuts that I had gotten quite a while ago. So I figured I would use a couple of those. And I decided to use that the horsey paper too. It's pink with little horses on it, and it's from that same collection as that border was. So I'm just trying to figure out how many layers I want and where I want them to go. So there I am, double matting it, or triple. I think I used white already. I did white, or no, it was that white from that 6 by 6 and then black, and then I added that. So I kind of just put everything together. I don't wait and see how it's going to look, because when things move around it kind of gets on my nerves. So I just stick it down and hope I don't have to pull it back up. So I'm just trimming down that card a little bit so I could mat it on a black piece so it kind of matches more with that background and with the photo. And I really like that background paper. I think it's a cute design. And the colors, I love the colors too. And so I'm just trimming down that striped paper so I could tuck it in places. And I do apologize. There's a lot of places I could have cut stuff out, but I tried to trim and I took out half of the video and I had to re-upload. So I'm not too savvy with that yet. So I'm going to have to do some practicing before I, try that again. But I put it at 4 times speed, so hopefully that'll be fast enough. So those are a lot of die cuts just from little not 6x6, 4x6 little cards, like journaling cards and stuff. Like that yellow piece and that turquoise to the right. So I just want to use, because I started buying a bunch of them and I don't do the, like Project Life, I don't do that. So I just like all the little cards. So now I'm trying to use them up. And that one as well, that perfect moment, is also from one of those little paper packs, the journaling pads or whatever. So I'm not really sure what to talk about, so I know it's kind of boring, right? So I saw that the washi tape was too transparent for that busy background. The red's a little bit better. You can't see through it as much. And then I'm just cutting a little V into a little strip of paper to make a little cluster up there. And I really like the way this one turned out. I think it's because of the background that's so pretty. And I love that card, that Do Small Things with great heart. And of course my ATG has to run out of adhesive, so I had to roll it real quick. Not roll it, put another adhesive in it, another tape. So people are always talking about trap space and stuff like that, so I was trying to not have any trap space, and I think I kind of go overboard. So on this one I tried to leave things kind of like in that, right above that half circle to the left. I'm going to leave it like that with the layers showing. I don't know if you're supposed to cover it all. I don't know, I'm not quite sure. But I'm not going to in this one. So I'm going to cut that down. That little perfect moment card, I don't know when, probably not till a little bit later. But it's going to go right there. Just going to cut it a little bit in a minute. And then I wanted something to, like to bring in another color from that background. So I was looking at that orange, and I'm going to go ahead and use that piece of yellow. And I'm going to use that to the right in a minute. And use that as a little table for my big heart to sit on. Just trying to see what else I could put in, tuck under, give it some more interest, and maybe pop it up a little bit from that busy background. And then I'm just using some more of that same red washi, trying to get it in a few places. So I was just checking to see if it was sticky, and it's not. I'm going to have to add adhesive. And I just cut those little things that were hanging down off, and I'm going to pop it up because I had kind of folded them and I figured there's no use for the little feet or whatever those things are. So see, I put it straight down and it just didn't, I guess that trap space thing people were talking about. So then I put a piece of that yellow cardstock under there. I have somewhere to sit. And that crooked, so I tried to fix it. I don't know how successful I was. Here's some more washi tape I just got, I think Dollar Tree. I was surprised to find it. It's like a glittery lace. It's really pretty. And it's really thin, so you gotta be careful peeling it off and stuff, but it's I don't know, I loved it. So I'm adding that. And I stopped there, but in my final layout, I did go ahead and extend it all the way to the end of the page. On the right, on the top as well, on the top right, I did the same, added some more lace, and the same on the bottom. And then right there where I'm adding it, on top, I went all the way to the edge of the page to the left. It didn't, just being like that, it just seemed too boxy. It didn't really flow to me, so I just extended them. So I really like the way it ended up. And that's really cute. If you have a Dollar Tree near you, you should go check it out and see if they have any more. So there you saw where I cut it down, just trying to tuck it. I'm almost done. So again, just trying to finish things off, and it looked too sparse right there, so I just added that other half of the circle. Let it cut in half. Then I think I'm going to get my enamel dots. Yeah, I left and came back. Oh, that's right. Those are some chipboard, what are they called? Butterflies. I don't know where they came from, but I've had them in my stash for a while. And I decided to use some of my homemade ink to spray it, and then as I did, a little bit of the, I guess the chipboard on the bottom, because it was white, but the chipboard on the bottom must be coming through because it was like kind of distressed looking, like some of the brown was coming through from the green, so I figured I would just stamp it and, you know, make it look like I made it like that on purpose instead of like the paper had warped or whatever you call it. And that was a Stamper's Companion, I think, that rickrack. And the dots, I don't know where I got the dots from. But I'm not going to end up using the rickrack. I like that Every Day. That came, I don't know where I got that from. That was just in my wood veneers. I don't have very many. But that was one of the ones, newer ones I just got. Thought it was super cute. So just trying to figure out where to put that butterfly. I'm going to leave it right there. And then I think I'm going to get my enamel dots to finish it off. Like I said, you probably won't see where I added the rest of that black. Oh yeah, look at there. See, I extended out all that black tape. I think it looks better that way. Another little piece with a banner end, just to add under that perfect moment. Add more of that green color. And there's my dots. And that will complete my layout once that's done. So I thank you so much for watching, and if you did like this, if you could please Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And that, I guess, will be it for now. So thanks so much for watching. Bye.